Okay. Can you see it now? That's when you clicked on the YouTube link?
Shush. Rusty. Stop it.
So you can see me now. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Well, as long as you can see it. But let me see something now. Okay. Oh, it tells me down there the view. It's like she told me. Okay. Okay, 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 cool. You can't hear me? Well, I shouldn't be muted though.
You're not muted, that's for sure.
Yeah, she said she can't hear me. She can see now, and now I see what you mean with, about the viewers at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I didn't start the broadcast. That was the problem.
Okay. So we're good now?
Well, she went out, and I'm waiting on. You can hear now. Okay, that's fine. I just need to make sure you can hear me. So when I okay, all right, cool. All right, okay, so I'm just gonna make sure everybody else got the link. That I put my phone number in the email just in case something. Just in case. Well, yeah, I never start broadcasting until I actually start, so that it's not all just extra stuff in the beginning.
Are you talking
What's
to
the
me?
problem? Yeah, I was talking to you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, I think that's usually the problem to I actually get ready to
Wait, I'll be right
start.
back. I gotta get my battery.
You think that's probably the problem once to it?
Okay.
Everybody watching, we're still waiting for some more to jump on. There were a few technical difficulties, so we're still waiting.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
I can
Hello.
see you. Hey. What's that, Jen? Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
As easy as this Google Hangout is, for some reason, it's always so complicated when you're trying to use it.
Hey Ginger. Look, now that she started
Hi,
talking, I know
Sean.
your voice.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's coming on now because I'm sending everybody the link and they're saying that they're here. So I'm just trying to make sure. Just going through my YouTube, I mean my what is this? Facebook situation to make sure everybody got everything. Okay, yeah, it has never. I even had like my team meeting on here the other day, and it was not like for my high school girls. It was just not this difficult.
You'll get used to it after a while.
But that's why I call myself practicing, so I would be good to go. But apparently, that didn't quite work out. Okay, it's my last one. All right. Okay, Lisa. So I see. Oh, wait. She said she see me, but I don't see and counting the viewers. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and get started because that everybody that I've been messaging or have responded and said that they can see. So um okay. Well, for everybody, I'm Vershawn Funderburg. For those that don't know me, and joining today we have my mentor Lisa Torres, and then we also have Ginger Johnson. And so at some point we'll all just kind of chime in to talk about what exactly it is we do and why we do it. And I guess I'll start off first. I had wanted to for you guys to introduce yourselves, but I don't think you have the capability. So I'll just go ahead with my story. Basically, for those that don't know, I know some of you actually know who I am, and some don't. So for those that aren't familiar with me, I basically had a son about 14 months ago, and just let's pause 1 second. Let me make sure this person is not lost. Okay, cool. So she says she's on too. All right, great. Hey Sabrina, I know she can't respond back, but Sabrina, Christy, Khadijah, hey guys, and whoever else is on, message me so I can know that you're here because I can't necessarily see exactly who um, is watching. I can't see your names or anything, not at the moment anyway. But so back to my story. So yeah, so I had a son 14 months ago, and during that process, I was looking. You all know that I'm a dance teacher, and so I have my gigs and everything, but I'm always hustling, like kind of like for the next gig, which is cool because a lot of times I don't have to, do very much. Like people reach out to me, but that's what I do part full time because that's what I love to do, and I've been offered several jobs and have all types of degrees and things like that, but I chose to pursue my passion so that I can be happy with myself and my career and things like that. But I was looking for something that I can do from home because I wanted to keep my son at home. And then I started, getting interested in blogging and things like that. So anyway, I came across this opportunity and I haven't turned back since. It's been great because I also have a business where I travel and teach dance. I mainly focus on dance teams and training them, and so it's still something that helps me with that business as well. But I also get a chance to help others with their business and building their businesses online, and just the educational tools that I've been given, the skills that I've acquired since being a part of this company that we work with or whatever that we use is called Empower Network. And I just kind of want to expose you guys to what it is that we're doing because it just intertwines in what you're already doing. Because I know people have said to me like, well, I already have this and that and the other going on. That's great because this actually helps you do that. Because I've actually now I have a little assistant on for my side business.
Hey, Rashawn, real
Yeah.
quick, can I cut you off real quick?
Yeah.
Make sure you see our pictures at the bottom. Make sure your picture is clicked so they can actually see you in a bigger format.
Make sure. Okay.
Just click on your face and so they can see you.
Oh, okay. So I have me click now. In case we'll probably like flipping in and out. But anyway, so that's pretty much the gist of my story. Because you see me on Facebook talking about my dance stuff and talking about being more passion driven. I just feel that people should be more driven into pursuing their own passion and their desires versus working and doing something for someone else when you can be doing the same thing, putting forth the same effort for yourself. So with that said, Lisa, you want to jump in or what should?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Let me just find our window. Okay, so now you might want to click on my picture.
Okay. Cool. All right.
See me. All right. Well, hey everyone. My name is Lisa Torres. I actually live here in Atlanta, Georgia now for a year now. Vashawn and I actually met through another person who's actually her sponsor in the system where we're actually using to create freedom on the internet. And I'll share a little bit of my story with you, and in hopes that it inspires you. Okay, in hopes that it inspires you to take action on your dreams and your goals and your visions in life, right? So, first of all, I've been in the online marketing world since 2007. In 2007, I got laid off from my job. I was working at a job in corporate America and in the banking industry. I was working in the compliance department for a very well-known Canadian bank in Manhattan, in New York. And I think I was making about $56,000 a year. And I knew that couldn't have been the end for me, right? That couldn't have been the cap for me. And so I was actually looking for a better way out. In 2007, well, first of all, before that, I already knew that I didn't want to have a job. I already knew that I wanted to be my own boss. I already knew that I wanted to create my own destiny, my own freedom, and that I didn't want to depend on building somebody else's dream just to make my family, help my family with paying the bills and living and things like that. And so I looked, when I got laid off in 2007, and they gave me what I like to call my freedom papers or my walking papers, I made a decision then that I will never have a job again. Why? Well, there's several reasons why. I was just sick and tired of waking up every morning, right? Like everybody does. It's like the routine that we're conditioned to think that that's the way we're supposed to be living life, right? So I was conditioned just like everybody, just like every other Ginger, you might want to mute yourself because I hear you choking.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
So I didn't want to live the status quo. I didn't want to wake up every morning to spend an hour to go from the Bronx where I was living to Manhattan where I was working, which took me about an hour to an hour and a half every single day to Manhattan if there was traffic, right? And about an hour and a half home from Manhattan to the Bronx. And it was day in, day out, day in, day out. Same thing, routine, over and over again, Monday through Friday. And I was just sick and tired of waking up every single morning, at 6 o'clock in the morning, just to start that same routine. I felt it was like a never-ending cycle that I was in, okay? And I was trying to figure out, how can I make this cycle stop? How can I be able to stay home and create my own freedom where I'm making my own money and not have to, not have to depend on a job, right? A job that I didn't want to be at anyway. A job where I was stuck in a cubicle from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way up till about 5, 6, sometimes even 7 if I was doing overtime at night, right? And so we're conditioned to think that we're supposed to work for money. We're supposed to have a job for money. And unless you don't know any better, right, you don't know what else is out there. You don't know the other opportunities that are out there. And so when I made that decision, I wanted to be home with my daughter at the time. And when I made that decision that I was never going to look for another job again after they laid me off, because I looked at that as an opportunity to change my situation, which was basically working for somebody else and, wasting my precious time for 8 to 10 hours a day in an office, helping build someone else's dreams. And that's not what I wanted to do, okay? Because honestly, the work that these jobs require us to do Normally, it doesn't take 8 to 10 hours a day to complete. We shouldn't be spending our days Monday through Friday for 8 to 10 hours a day in an office or at a job, period. I mean, unless, of course, you like your job and you went to college to get that job, like, say, for a psychiatrist or a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, then yes, I can understand. If you love your job, then cool. And you don't mind having a boss and having a supervisor look over you, if you don't mind that kind of lifestyle, then hey, maybe that's the route you want to take. But for me, that was not an option anymore because I wanted to create my own freedom. I just didn't know how, right? So the opportunity is there. The problem is you just don't know how. And that's what we kind of want to share with you tonight. So make a long story short, when I got laid off and I made the decision never to look back again, that was in 2007. Within my first year, I was able to replace my unemployment check where I never looked back to another job again. And I was able to create a full-time income on the internet because I learned certain skill sets. And if you want to create a lifestyle of freedom, and when I say freedom, I'm not talking about, freedom to me is not, generating 20, 30, 50,000, $100,000 a month. You need to figure out what are your expenses every month, right? So if your expenses, rent or mortgage, light bill, gas, food, car insurance, all your expenses, calculate what they are. And whatever that dollar amount comes up to, let's say it's, I don't know, $3,000 a month, then that's what you need to focus on. And that's the question that you need to ask yourself. How can I replace my job, or how can I stay home, right, and make my own money online, right, where I'm basically creating my own freedom and, I'm able to pay the bills and stay home. Because when we look at the cost of having a job, here's what we're looking at. We have to talk about transportation money. That's coming out your paycheck. We have to talk about childcare. I mean, childcare these days is like rent. Okay? So you have to do overtime just to pay for childcare. Okay? We're talking about food for lunch, whether it be for your kids or your spouse or you at work. There's a budget for lunch, right? So we're talking about all these different things that really you should not have to be paying for. You don't have to pay for. You don't have to pay for gas. Like for me, I work from home, right? I don't have childcare expenses. I don't have to spend money on gas and be stuck in traffic all day long to and from work. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with the hustle and bustle of what average people are dealing with every single day, Monday through Friday. And the only times they really get to spend time with their families is when? On the weekends. Some people are just having babies. They're brand new parents right now, and they're leaving their kids with complete and total strangers, paying this, or in daycare centers. In New York, when I was living in New York, I don't know really how much it is here, but when I was living in New York, childcare, okay, was, I don't know, somewhere between $600 to $800 a month. Okay, these are the things that you have to think about. What are my basic needs that I need to figure out how to come up with every single month so that I can stay home with my babies, my family, and create my own freedom? Because when you know that number, then you'll know how, and we're going to talk about how you can actually do that. But when you know the number, then, thinking about what you want to do with your future is no longer a guessing game because you know the numbers. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that later. So with that being said, before I hand it back to Vashan, so maybe we want to bring out Ginger, let me share with you really quickly what my decisions, right? Because the lifestyle that you're living right now is only based on the decisions that you make in life, okay? So whatever decisions you make today are going to reflect how your lifestyle looks tomorrow, next week, next year, 5 or 10 years from now. The decisions that you make today are what's going to change your life for tomorrow, right? So when I made the decision not to go back to work, and I made a decision that I wanted to learn how to build my business on the internet, how to create income on the internet, right? How to basically make money online to cover my expenses, my monthly expenses, so that I didn't have to go to a job. A year and a half ago, I was still in a comfortable place, but I was struggling big time financially. I was 3 months backed up in rent. I had $150 to my name and $27 in the bank account. And the moment that I found the system that Rashawn is going to share with you tonight, within my first 90 days, I earned $25,000. In my first year, I made over $100,000 working for myself online, doing what I love. And you know what? You can do the same thing. Because if an average chick from New York, a Puerto Rican chick from New York with no college education, right, could create this kind of lifestyle in a year, you can do that too. You can do that too. And I moved my family out of a tight 2-bedroom apartment in the Bronx. And now we live here in a big, huge, beautiful 5-bedroom, 3-bath house here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I did that within 10 months of using the system that we're going to share with you tonight. So things are possible when you make decisions. Okay, so we want you to listen closely, because we want you to make decisions tonight. Because like I said before, the decisions that you make tonight can impact how your life is going to look tomorrow. Okay, so go ahead, Vashana, I'll hand it back over to you. You're muted. You're muted, and don't forget you have to click on your picture.
Okay.
Make sure you click on your picture.
Muted. Click my picture. I'm good. All right. So, so basically, I just want to real quick. I know I can't hear you guys, but I know many of your situations or whatnot. At least the gist of it, anyway. And so that's why Lisa was speaking on, just like, your jobs and actually, traveling to and from work and stuff like that. I know, again, I work for other people, but I work independently. So I'm not full-time at anybody's job, but yes, people do pay me. So they are considered my clients. But I know many of you are not in that position. So, which is why Lisa talked about, working in the corporate world and things like that, and how she was able to transition. And yes, I've been to that nice house, and it is lovely. But so anyway, things are real. I know it kind of sounds really strange, because prior to getting into this industry, it was like, that's not possible. It seems spammy, right? But or like really ironic, like that's crazy. Nobody makes that much money online, but it's very simple. And I'm actually just gonna share my screen a little bit just to even show you how it works. But very, very simple. What we do intertwines with in any industry. So whatever your niche is, we all market to a specific niche. And so whatever your niche is, you just kind of market to that. And I know, like, say for instance, Sabrina, I know she's into fashion. And everybody has their own thing. I know who was it, Cordesia, she's into fashion and event planning as well. So, things like that. So whatever it is that you want to do, what we do goes with what you already have going on. So again, I know people have already expressed, well, I already have this, that, and the other going on. It helps you. It's a skill set that you learn, that you just kind of, you market that to your niche, and that's how you come up with the results that, like Lisa and Ginger, that's going to come on in a little bit, how we created results from that. But so what we do is we help people to create traffic to their businesses or whatever. So say, for instance, if you have say, well, I'm just going to use fashion for instance. So say if you're creating a clothing line, right? You're creating a clothing line and you have the best products. If nobody sees them, then you aren't going to make any money from it, or not, ideally the amount of money that you like to make from it. You're not going to make a career out of it, and you won't do well unless you put in tons of work, walking around, foot traffic, trying to get people to see and whatever. But there's so many people online, like, why not utilize the internet that's there for you to actually share your information. So you can have the best product in the world, but if nobody sees it, then it means nothing. So you obviously have to learn how to drive traffic or to get eyeballs onto your product or services, and then you generate the leads from there. So so the people see it, and then they have to actually opt in to say that I'm interested, right? So they say I'm interested in your product, so then you know specifically who's interested. So these people see your stuff, and then they say, hey, they opt in by how all of you went to my, what we have a call it capture page, and so you put in your email address, and then that's how I knew that you were interested in being here today. That's how I knew that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know, because I didn't just scroll all on Facebook and invite the world. I'm just right now, this particular hangout is just specifically talking to people that have already expressed interest in just finding out what it is that I do and how you can utilize the system to do whatever, market to whatever niche, or to promote your product or whatever services that you already have currently. So again, that's, to drive the traffic. Then we generate the lead line. There are two different ways that we kind of get products. I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking at my notes, but so there are two different ways that you can make money online through the system that we use. There are ways that you can make money online. You can just take the long route and just kind of figure it all out on your own. But then the system that we use, these people, the system who it was created by, the creators have already been a part of what we're trying to do, have already tried to do, sell products and services online. They've pretty much taken all the information that they've found and put it into one central location. So all you have to do is just to follow the process, and so the work has already been done for you. It's just a very simple process. It's called the 8 core steps that we use in order to market ourselves online. So it's all about branding and marketing who you are, and tie that into what your business is about, and then people are drawn to you and drawn to your business. So again, there are two options of ways that how we make money. You can you can use the products. So you can actually purchase the different, there are several different products that we offer. You purchase the products or whatever, you use those. Basically, it's educational materials, almost like an internet, online internet class or whatever. So you just kind of purchase the products, you use the products just to better your business or your brand or whatever it is. Or and you can do that, and you can also become an affiliate. Which becoming an affiliate is what we are, and how you make the most money. So you can pretty much just help other people learn how to market their businesses online, how to build their businesses online, and then from there they will of course need to purchase the products, and you're just basically assisting them in using the products. And I'll go into a little bit about, well, actually I may just ask Ginger or Lisa to talk about a little bit about the products that we use and how we use them. But that's pretty much it, and how we generate income online. So I know it seems kind of strange, but I was in your position once, and it's not. And so people have asked me too. It's not considered network marketing, because network marketing companies are like, say, Avon. I know Crystal's on. So say like Avon or Beachbody or something like that. So you have people that sell Mary Kay. So you have people that sell products, but they're taught how to sell their products or use their provide their services offline. And so in order to actually tap into people who you wouldn't otherwise meet that may be interested in your products, there are certain ways you have to go about attracting them to your products or to your services, and that's what we pretty much teach: how to attract people online that you've never met, and then to put that the golden word is automation. So you want to do all of this and make all this money, like Lisa said, like she always talks about, like while she sleeps. And literally, if you follow her on Facebook, or some of you I think have already been following her on Facebook, but you already know, or either one of us, Ginger and myself, and we talk about automation. But there are certain tools that we use to automate our business. So yes, like we talked about the capture page where you input your email address, but then those emails that you get are they're automated. So I've already typed up those emails, so I'm not sitting at the computer every single time someone opts in to send them an email, and then 2 days later to send them another email. That's all that stuff is already set up, and people do end up purchasing products and things like that from receiving those automated emails. So yes, you actually can be asleep and seriously get an email that says ching ching, you know, that tells you that you just made a sale. So you literally can be at the movies and, you know, make money. You literally can be out at the park with your baby playing, swinging, and, you know, still make money. So it's very real. It's very possible, no matter what your niche is. No matter what your niche is, it's still possible to make money online. And so I'm just gonna ask if I don't know if Ginger or Lisa want to talk about the products and how we use them, or you know what they're about.
Well, I just wanted to piggyback off of what you said. As far as how you use the tools, we are a marketing university. Our products range from maybe a high school diploma to a master's degree. Our basic course is our blogging platform, and that teaches you basic blogging. Is $25 to start. Then we have our personal development library. It's called the Inner Circle. Our Inner Circle teaches you to develop a skill set, teaches you how to grow as a leader, and teaches you to grow your person. Costa Rica, our next level is the Costa Rica. Let me backtrack. I'm sorry. Our Inner Circle is the high school. I'm not going to range it, but I lost my train of thought. But let me move forward. The Inner Circle, as I mentioned, is the personal development, and the Costa Rica teaches you more about branding yourself and sustaining your visibility online. I know the 15K is more hands-on and practical strategic strategy that you use to interact and attract people to you online, and the master's course is more on teaches you how to become a leader and build your team. But what I want to say about automation is that the purpose of us blogging is to produce content, and when we produce content, we provide value, which drives people to you. It's something called attraction marketing, and with that, you tell people to opt into your list, and what your list does, it creates an audience for you to talk to. So you follow up with them through an email, through an autoresponder, which is a way that you automatically send out emails, and you can schedule the emails to be sent out anytime in the day, as many times of the day that you want. And so with Vashawn mentioned getting sales on autopilot is because you're constantly feeding your list information. And one of the things that you're feeding your list on a daily basis is your blog post. So you blog about whatever problem you can solve in your marketplace. You solve that problem because why do people come online? They come online to find out information. Regardless if you want to have fun, regardless if you have a problem in your house, if you have a problem in your hobby that you want to learn how to do, or in your education, in your field, you're going on the internet looking for information. So why not let that source of information in your niche be you? Why not share your knowledge with the world? And what we offer you is a means of, we offer you a platform to do it, and we teach you how to do it online. And through the process, you automate your business. It's not something that you're going to get into and say, oh, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make 5 or 6 figures in a month. Income disclaimer, empowernetwork.com /income disclaimer, people have done it. Lisa had generated a massive income in 90 days that she just shared with you. But it also falls back down to the work that she did. So as long as you're willing to put in the work for yourself and to learn that skill and that mindset, you will be this program or system will be great for you. But I don't want you to think that this is something that you're going to get into and you can just look at it and, oh, it's going to make me money automatically. No, you really have to put in the work. And there are going to be times that you're not going to understand something, or you might lose a blog, or something simple or mundane will happen. But you have to fight through it. And that's what our personal development library gives you the mindset to work through those obstacles. So everything is there's a purpose for everything that we do, and we're about uplifting you and teaching you because we're an empowerment network. It means to uplift each other and network. We're a community, so we're a community that uplifts. We're a community of entrepreneurs and bloggers that uplift each other and help each other build their selves and their brands and their business.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm just gonna go straight into kind of just showing you. I know I'm a visual learner, so I'm just gonna show you guys exactly how you can just take what you already do, the ideas that you already have, because the problem that happens within the industry of building your business online is that we endure this a lot. We see this a lot, but people are kind of what we consider spammy. People get real spammy, so they see that you're like a part of some type of network marketing system is what they would consider it, and they see that you're a part of that, or not, and then they just figure, you know what, I just want to make money, so they just kind of like will send you an inbox, and I'm sure this happens to has happened to all of you, and they'll just shoot you a link or inbox you or post something on something kind of comment, put it in the comments of something that you posted. Just real techy ways that people are, and they make it look like that's what you have to do in order to market your business online, which is very, very far from the truth. Ooh, excuse me. So, real quick, I'm just going to kind of show you exactly how we do things and why it's and how you can do it too, and it's not tacky, and you can just still let's see. All right, let me make sure you guys can you see my screen? Lisa, Ginger.
Yep, I could see it. Just make sure you click on your face, your thumbnail, so they can see it.
Oh, okay, let me make sure. Yeah, oh, I did. I clicked on it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't want to go back and mess something up. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna log in to show you how our blogging platform works, and then so basically here's the back office here. Um, okay. So these are the products that are offered over here on the side. So like the viral blogging system here is what your blog is about, and then there's the inner circle, which Ginger talked about, which pretty much is like your motivational tool. So it has everything. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and click on the blogging system, and then I'll just kind of go from there. So, well, these are our core principles. So, fast start training, the formula for creating results. So they're different. They show you in here what your day to day should look like. So your first core commitment is to get all in, and that's to get all the products. Your core commitment is blogging daily. So it's a known fact that if you do something on a consistent basis, right, and you create a habit for doing it, then people are more prompt to watch and to see what's coming up next because they see see your post. So which is probably how a lot of you have seen you've seen me post stuff about different things that I'm doing, and so then that you were interested from there. So same thing, same type of audience that you can build too. Blogging daily. So then there's market daily. Just to make sure you're doing everything marketing wise, like making sure that you're syndicating all of your videos and your blogs and things like that, so people are able to follow you. Make sure your capture pages are in order, things like that. And then you get people on your team, and so then you set up where you have your new member coaching. You want to help people on your team. You want to make sure you're up to your skills and things are up to par. Your inner circle audios, which is Ginger talked about that. To read daily. So we usually in our group we talk about different books that we're reading, but just always want to make sure you have some sort of reading material, and you're reading at least 30 minutes. I would say 15 to 30 minutes a day, depending on what your schedule is like. I was never a reader, but I am now, and it's kind of good. I mean, I actually enjoy reading now. At first, I guess because now I actually can align it with something that I'm already doing. So it just kind of helps out that way. And then, like at 9 o'clock, in a couple minutes, we have what we call Empower Hour calls, and those are every Monday at 9 o'clock. So you can plug into those if you like. I seen the link when we jump off. And then to attend the event. So our very next event is in Orlando. Very, very uplifting, motivating. Just tons of entrepreneurs. It's an entrepreneur community. So just tons of entrepreneurs there, just talking about what they're doing in their businesses. And when I tell you, like, it's really a skill set. When I mean, I've like again, I've used it. A lot of you familiar with my company, Choreo U. I've used it with Choreo U. I've been getting. I mean, my classes have my viewers on Instagram and YouTube and things like that have increased just from the skill set that I've learned just from using Empower Network. So here's an inner circle. Oh, I didn't go to the blog. I'm sorry. So this is the blog situation here where you just kind of type in, very simple. It's not. I've tried to use WordPress before. It didn't quite work out for me, and I actually deleted the stuff that the girl put in. She had to go back and fix it. But so this is very simple, just like uploading to Facebook. So you just kind of update this every day. I can always teach you how to use that, and I'll show you exactly what my blog looks like if you haven't been to it. But this is pretty much it. My different blog posts. There's a side. You have your side banner. You have your header, and then there's a footer down here. So same, just as if you were reading a regular old blog. You have your different tabs here. Same thing, almost as if you have a Facebook page or whatever. Same system. I mean, as easy as using Facebook. I won't say it's like Facebook, but it's as easy as using Facebook. You simply just click, type, post. That's it. Talk about, of course, you want to talk about things that happens within your niche. Where was I? Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna keep moving along really quick because we got to jump on this next call. But so going back, okay, so then it just really you want to make sure you're keeping something positive going in your mind at all times. So when I'm riding the car, I seriously never, if any of you rode with me before, I don't ride with the radio going. Like I cannot listen to the radio. It just kind of, I get off at the wrong exit. I can't really even talk on the phone seriously while I'm driving. It's kind of strange, but I really can't. Like, I really like to stay focused. So here's what we have in the inner circle. These are just, audios, how to leverage YouTube to 11 times your time. Then you have the option of, rewinding it. You have the audios. You can download the audios, which is what I do in the car. I'm either playing from my phone or I download the audios. And like I says here, just virtual, vital learning habits that you're gonna get from, via online or whatnot. So, I mean, as I go through, I could just click on more. There's more here, so I just want to give you more topics. How to be a self-management ninja with Lawrence Tam and Lisa Torres, which is on the call with us. How to double, triple, even quadruple your email open rates. So these are the different types topics. 5 free tools for business and how to use them to speed up productivity. These are all specific to whatever type of business you have. I know, like I said, people, how does it work with, so how does it work with what you already have going on? You plug this system going on. So all of you already had tons of things going on. For this system, how to take what I have going on, my classes, work with elementary all the way up to college kids. So I have to be able to market to different types of kids, and I have to be able to, to communicate with their parents and to other people that may be interested in my programs online. And so I just pretty much take that business and use my skills that I learned from the Power Network and tie it over into that. And again, how Lisa has been able to get the results that she's had is from being a part of the affiliate program. She's come from, I know some of you, I think somebody on here is, with Beachbody or whatever. That's her background. She's done Beachbody or whatever. She's now Empower Network is her main source of income. And that's just from, the skill sets and things that she's learned. From there, she was able to, she actually got Empower Network while being a part of Beachbody to be able to learn how to build her Beachbody business online. So, again, I don't want to, make this all just keep going back and forth with the same information. I just pretty much wanted to show you guys, because I know we've been conversing via email, and I wanted to be able to show you and share my screen, pretty much show you what it is that I do and how I do it, in order to get people to, opt into what I have going on. Like I said, same way we've gotten here today. and then to be able to show you different products and how you can do the same thing with the businesses. I know some of you have a business already. I know some of you have things in your mind and generating that you want to do. And so this could just help you actually, leverage yourself to be what we call like the expert in your particular niche. People start watching you. Again, you have to make sure you stick. It is work. You have to make sure you stick with the principles that are given to you. So like those 8 core commitments that I just talked about. You making sure you're blogging every day, making sure you're marketing and being a product of the product, whatever your product or service is, making sure you're actually out there telling people this is what I do so that people understand what it is, giving people value. If you've seen my videos via email and I'm talking about different ways to market your business, how to gain more people, more eyeballs onto your products, how to position yourself as an expert, or be able to even share what you know about your industry to other people. That's just pretty much what I teach. I specifically market to network marketers and people who want to pursue a passion-based business, is pretty much because that's what I do every day. So it's just easier for me to talk to people who are like me. So again, I like to dance. I like to teach dance, just the arts in general. And so I like to encourage other people to pursue what it is they like to do and just kind of take that and run with it. So without rambling on, Lisa, do you have any final words? And then I just go ahead and email you guys the rest of the information, and then I can also show you how you can jump on with us just to kind of get some additional stuff.
Yes, absolutely. The bottom line is, guys, if you have a business and you're trying to build that business and you are not getting the results that you want, then yes, that is why you want to be part of our community, because we're a blogging community / internet marketing university. And the reason why you need a blog if you don't have one is because that is your home on the internet. And unless you have a home on the internet, guess what? You're homeless. And the reason why you need a blog is because it is a place for you to brand yourself. It's a place for you to host, your videos and your content and your coaching programs and your products and your services or whatever it is that you have going on. That is your place. So if you have everything under one umbrella, then it's going to be a better deal for you, because then you'll be able to start generating leads, making more sales, getting people to see other things that you have to offer in one location versus sending somebody there, or worse, not sending them anywhere at all, right? Or not having a central location. But it's not just about having just any blog. We recommend Empower Network blog for several reasons. Number one, it's easy to use, right? It's non-techy. I've used WordPress blogs for years. And when I first got started with blogging in 2008, it took me about 2.5 months just to get my blog off the ground because it was just very techy. You gotta, buy the domain. You gotta connect the domain to the hosting. You gotta install the WordPress. It's like a whole tedious process. Where Empower Network, you just pay the $25 and boom, you can start blogging in 5 minutes of setting it up. The only thing that you have to focus on is branding it, and then also creating content on it so that people could see your whatever it is that you have to offer. And then it's about driving traffic to that content, which we teach you inside of our Internet Marketing University, which is why it's a very well knit community for business owners, for people looking for a home on the internet because maybe they don't have a business, so they want to use Empower Network as their main business. Whatever it is that you stand right now, this is what you need to be doing. Okay, this is what you need to be doing, because the skill sets that you learn inside of Empower Network, you can actually apply that to pretty much anything. So whatever it is that you're promoting right now, whether it's your own product or service, whether it's a network marketing or affiliate program, it doesn't matter. Marketing is marketing, and if you don't know how to market, then you need to be inside of our community. Very simple, right? So with that being said, we hope that you will lock arms with us and get back with Bashan so she can actually send you the link to join us. And once you do that, I actually have 13 videos free videos for you to start getting, for you to get started. And I'm going to teach you how to set up your system, how to get the ball rolling, and the whole 9 yards, how to create capture pages, how to create the autoresponders, and all those things that you need to know when it comes to building your business online. So thanks for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you inside within the next 30 minutes.
All right, so what I'll do, if some of you have questions, I obviously can't hear you right now, but what I'll do is to go ahead. If you would just shoot me a quick message on Facebook, so that I know that you were not only here and that you actually got the information or whatever, and then from there I'll shoot you the email, so that you know what happened. Otherwise, the people that weren't here to join, I won't send them any information until they get back with me. But for you guys, if you would just shoot me a quick little message on Facebook to say that you were here and that you want the link just to kind of, see, or, however you want to communicate from there, I'll send you that information. Also, in that email, I'll get you to jump on this call that we're about to jump on right now that started at 9. It's very uplifting, very motivating. My mom actually listens to this call, so I had to send her the number every day. Every Monday. It's really funny, but that's how uplifting and encouraging it is to just, it's Monday, so just to make sure the rest of your week is a lot of good tips and things that they give, business tips and the things that they give in the calls. Just people talking about, giving their success stories about their particular businesses. So yeah, I'll shoot you that information as well, so you can jump on, just kind of gain more information from there. But thank you all for coming on and chatting with us. Thank you, Jennifer and Lisa, for jumping on with me. I'll be talking to you guys soon, and thanks again.
All right. We'll see you later then. Great job.